Hey Fruitbats, so I just woke up and I was thinking about something in bed, which I think about quite often, and that's where the people who continue to eat meat and dairy, even though they know the impact of their diet choices on the planet, on the animals, they've watched Earthlings, they know all the facts, they've been educated, but they choose to continue eating animal products, whether they actually deserve to continue living. And that might be like so extreme sounding to you, so dramatic, but I've got to break it to you, we live in an extreme, dramatic world. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on. There's a lot of negative shit going on. And I know there's a lot of unicorn huggers out there. You unicorn huggers are like, oh, Freelee, you're so negative. You always focus on the negative. Oh, Freelee, be more positive. Freelee this, Freelee that. Oh my God, you create your own reality, Freelee. And you know what? I agree to a certain degree. You create your own reality. But the slaughterhouses still exist. The fur farms still fucking exist. They are still there regardless of you turning a blind eye to them and focusing on other things. They are still there. Animals are still having their fur ripped off their back. Animals are still having anal electrocution. They're still having their throats slit, their skulls crushed. That shit is still going on. And yes, it's negative, and we need to bring attention to it to make a positive change. That's what's positive about the focus of animal rights activists and people who actually give a shit about the planet and focus on these negative things to turn them into positives. So ignoring that stuff is not being positive. It's not being enlightened. It's just being ignorant. So it's important to make that distinction. And am I being too extreme? And yes, it does include family members of mine who actually continue eating meat and dairy, and I love them very much. But we are in this situation where drastic change needs to happen, and people aren't taking it fucking serious enough. And if their position on the planet was threatened because of their dietary choices, they would change to vegan in a heartbeat. That's the truth of the matter, because it's so fucking easy to be vegan as well. And people kind of just treat it like, it's just like a casual thing, like anyone can, you can make your choice, I make mine, just mind your own business. I'm sure you've had that sort of like comment as a vegan, oh, I'm really like happy for you that you choose vegan, good on you, that's fantastic, but no, I can never do it. It's like, you shouldn't have the choice. You should be forced to be vegan. You should absolutely be forced to be vegan. The situation the planet is in, we cannot wait for you to fucking get your shit together. We cannot wait. The animals cannot wait. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm really passionate about this. And do I want to kill people? No, I don't want to kill people. And yes, I was in that situation before where I didn't know. I didn't know about the meat and dairy industry. No, I didn't have a fucking clue. But I educated myself. So there's people who have educated themselves, but are like, nah, I don't feel like doing it right now. I don't feel like doing it. I've heard, I knew a vegan once, and they were like, a little bit weak, and they couldn't do this and that, and, just some, I knew a vegan once who had a child, and the child had deficiencies or some shit, just looking for excuses. No, you should not have that option. You just gotta step the fuck up, or you really don't deserve to live on this planet.